Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. The Red Sox continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Rogers will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Story brings it in. Oh, what a dive. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So far this year against southpaws, Guerrero is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit to short. Story scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt that he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pierce is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch. works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and a chance thing here with two gone. Fastball called for strike two. A pause and the 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number two. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing. Striding in, Trevor Story. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. Hit down the third baseline. No problem here, one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
Number 7.
And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pedroia is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Ian Desmond, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Standing in, Steve Pearce, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pierce stands at second with 2 gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Blackmon going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, David Dahl looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now for the Red Sox road to the show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Broxton's on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
No strike.
Slow little roller to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough
Now
out
batting,
number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Cutter low, 1-1. Desmond, base runner at first with one out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Grounded down the third baseline, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Dustin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Line drive to left. Dahl is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. No hits to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Here's a called strike 3 on the corner. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martinez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. On the ground to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Daniel Murphy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. That finds the zone, a called strike. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
0-1's the count.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Dahl. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is
and he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Sun Hwan-Oh comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 18, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Andrew Benintendi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher 16, here.
Andrew Benintendi.
Oh my, this Fastball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot, number 28 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
So striding forward now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Pierce is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. DeShields, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Snap throw from the catcher. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And he's in safely at third, as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. But not in time, as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box,
7.
Brendan Rodgers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Croxton is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rockies 4. So striding in, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues, and it's now 6-4. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 37. Now playing second and batting 7th, number 1.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Now another one hit deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And it's now 7-4.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dahl into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Scott Over gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Over.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez lifted in the air to center field. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman
Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 39, Carson Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here.
So far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Garrett Hampson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Murphy leads off second with nobody out. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1-0 the count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in now, Delino DeShields. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Sandy Leon will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Leon.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is DeShields, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's set, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Justin.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it is, the 3-0. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Red. Ryan Brazier takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Standing in, David Dahl. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a
third
96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Pierce backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in, Trevor Story. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Raimel Tapia will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hit.
First baseman, number 9.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk-in.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton racing back at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Both Sox set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Eduardo Rodriguez earns win number 15 on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.